Hi, I'm Terry with Terry Howell & Associates. Today I'm in Greer at 306 Roscoe Drive. We have an exciting property to sell. I'm going to have to be real brief. There's a lot to see and I just want to keep the video where you'll pay attention to it and watch it. Don't want to keep it too long. The main house is 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, a huge den with fireplace, nice kitchen, large sunroom on the back, and a 2-car garage. When we go around back, you're really gonna get excited. I think they did it in stair steps. Started out with a 1-car garage, then a 2-car garage that matches the house with brick. Then there's a 2-car shed, and then there's a huge newer structure here. I believe you can put 6 cars in it and live in it. You can have them in your living room. It also has an apartment on the back and an upstairs section that's unfinished. So we have a lot of property to look at. So let's head on in now and let's get going. Okay, I've just stepped inside the Roscoe Drive home here in Greer. We've got a lot to see. I encourage you to come out and look at it. This house is in really good shape, except for right on the front porch could probably stand some paint. This was a formal dining area. I'm gonna walk around. When I arrived here, there was some furniture over there, and it was kind of a little sitting area as you come in the front door. Now, if I was coming in the front door today, I'd probably head to the kitchen first. Here is a dining bar, I guess you would call it. Probably have some stools around it. We do have a center island for food prep. And then your kitchen cabinets and counters. There's a lot of cabinet space here. Looking down at the floor, it's a hardwood floor. It's where the refrigerator was. It might have got some dampness there at one time. I've got a bucket over there where the ice maker came out, but it's not leaking. I just put it there for emergency, where the refrigerator was moved. Now this is a large den. It has the beam ceilings. All the ceilings in this house are okay. And there's a central intercom system over on the wall, I see. I'm just not gonna be able to show you everything if we're gonna get through the whole house. All right, and then off of this den, we can go 2 directions. This large sunroom out here, this is beautiful. It has a cathedral ceiling with a nice ceiling fan. There are French doors that you can close off if you don't want to use this area or keep it closed off. And there's a back door that leads out to the backyard, and that's really going to be exciting. This house has 4 bedrooms, 3 baths is what I'm calling it. This is 1 full bath. It's kind of narrow, but it's off the den. Maybe it does have a full bath in it. And I'm not so sure that there weren't maybe some additions made to this house. A nice double closet, and this is your laundry area. All right, as I go out, I want to remind you, fireplace, bookshelves, intercom over here. This is a huge room. Carpet probably come clean. We can step out real quickly. It's a 2-car garage. You're gonna hear me say garage quite often. This is a storage room behind the garage. It's got some ample room, water heater in there. All electric door openers, and I'm gonna put all the remotes in a drawer. I have no idea which ones they go to. Some nice cabinetry here in this garage, and a place to empty your fireplace. And just before I go in, every garage here has that epoxy type finish on it. Really nice. All right, let's head back in the house. Go down the hallway. I'm not familiar with the history of the total house, but I think maybe at one time there was an addition made, or maybe 2, as you can tell how long it is. But as we head down the hall, It has an attic fan, which is nice. It'll save you on the air conditioning costs, and some storage upstairs. And this is the first bedroom. It does not have a closet. There's plenty of room for one. My suspicion is that at one time this was a den because of the paneling, but it wouldn't take a whole lot to change it if you so decided. But right now it's carpeted. There's plenty of room for a closet on either end of this bedroom. There was a bed here when I got here. That's why I'm calling it bedroom. As we continue down the hall, on the right, another good sized bedroom. These are nice size. Was some furniture here. I think the carpet in here could stand a little stretching, but it's pretty good shape. But you see some wrinkles in it. I think you could stretch that and use that carpet if that's what you wanted to use. Here's a bath that shared by 2 bedrooms. We'll just go over to the next bedroom. Here it is. This is on the right hand end of the house if you're facing the house. Nice double closet. Ceilings are pristine. I don't doubt this house wasn't recently painted. And here's our 4th bedroom. I just want you to look at some of the hardware. It's really nice, matches. That's a pretty hardware on these doors. And I want to mention that these are 6-paneled, solid wood doors. It's not that plastic stuff like I have at my office. The cheap stuff, I'll call it. But every room has that intercom. Here's another bath. That's me in the mirror. This is a pretty nice bath here. So we've been in 3 baths. Nice countertop. We've been in 3 baths. And what I'm calling 4 bedrooms. You put a closet in there. And that huge den, 2-car garage. All right, let's head outside and we'll take a quick tour. Okay, I'm back at the front of the house. I want you to notice the architectural shingles. They look practically new. And as we come around, the lawn's been let go a little bit, but I believe some fertilizer and weeding feed will bring it back. There's a sprinkler system. This is the large garage. We're going to start at the other end. The whole backyard is fenced, and look at the concrete. It's beautiful. Here's the sunroom again, and another grass area. You know, I think this was a progression of how this worked. When I say this was a progression, it looks like it started with a little utility building, and eventually this was a fenced area. They had some pheasants or peacocks, I believe, and some chickens and things. And then it looks like they said, well, we need another garage. Here it is, and another garage, and another garage. So let's take a look at these garages. You know about what a utility building looks like. This is a single-car garage. It was fenced in on the side for chickens and peacocks and things. The doors work fine. They all have electric openers. Here's the side door. Pretty nice little area to work. Has some shelving and all. Pretty good shape. Framed up nice. And as I said, it has automatic door opener on it. That's the sprinkler system over there too. All right, let's head in. This is the 2-car garage. Now we're back to the concrete floors here. This is real, has extra depth in it. It's finished out. It has that finish on the floor that you'll notice. 2 doors automatic garage door openers. I encourage you to come out and visit this house when we have the inspection. Somebody's going to really love this place. Okay, that was a brick garage, matches the house. Just want you to know that. Later on, there was a carport put up. And recently, this garage with an apartment and room for expansion upstairs that wasn't finished. So let's take a look at it. This is also, we have some cars over here supposed to be included in the auction. This thing is huge. You could easily put 6 cars in here. Automatic door openers, plenty of lighting. When I was here, there were 5 cars when I first arrived, 1 parked in the middle. I've spread out to 4. We'll have a little video on those 2. But you can see the space that's in here. And they had a little sitting area up here with a big screen TV. So this building has multiple purposes, possibly even made into another house, who knows? Just want you to see it. Those 2 holes in the walls where they had a trophy, you just need some sheetrock there to fix it. But other than that, it's in really good shape. But this is what I wanted you to see. Over here, this is a full bath, and I mean this is super size. Tiled, really nice, matches the decor in the house on the cabinetry. And some more cabinets here, washer dryer connection. So you can have a washer dryer out here, live just like you're in the house. Here's a kitchen. Looks pretty good. And then we're using this area down here for a little bedroom. It has some cabinetry for storage. I'll show them to you. And also a TV stand. Everything was ready. This room, this is fairly new out here, this area. And it has its own little porch outside beside the garage. So if you had a family member or a college student or something you wanted to rent to, maybe move in here, that would help. Now, I can't say enough about this house. I encourage you to come out and look at it. This is a lot of space. And it's selling at auction. terryhowe.com. Okay, that's going to wrap me up here at Roscoe Drive, Greer, South Carolina. I hope you got enough in the video to see what we're talking about, and I'd encourage you to come out and look at this house. This is going to make somebody a really fine home, and it's possible if they want to use that big garage, maybe make another home beside it, or they have a large family. There's just a lot can be done with this. You may have an internet-based business where zoning doesn't matter. You work from home, you're not disturbing anybody, don't have any traffic. Y'all just can't think of all the uses for all these buildings that can be used here. Or you just may have a hobby that they had of fixing up cars and working on them and polishing them and making them look good and selling them along is what they did. Or you may just have a big collection of something. It could be antiques, bicycles, motorcycles, anything. This is the place. All right, before I go, I want to remind you a few things. The house will be open for your personal inspection. You can come out that day, it'll probably be 3 or 4 hours, and wander all over it. They will have people here on the premises to help you and assist you. You can come out and look at it, and we'll be glad to help you with your questions. Or you can call our office. Our phone number's at the bottom of the screen. They'll be glad to help you. Before you place a bid on the property, read the contract package. There's a lot of information in there, answer a lot of questions. Tells you about the down payment, how to close, how much it costs to close, how to bid, what the bidding increments are. All these questions are answered for you. We try to put everything there in plain, simple English so you can understand what you're doing in the auction. Also, if you're a first-time bidder, if you wait to the last minute, you may miss something. because your number won't work. Try it when the bidding's low. We start every house at $1,000, doesn't matter. So while it's down there at $20,000 or $30,000, hit it a few licks and make sure your number's working, because at the end it might get fast and furious, and if you want to place a bid then, we certainly wouldn't want to miss out on you participating in the auction. All right, I'm gonna move along to some other properties. This one's exciting. I know somebody's gonna be happy to live here when it's over. All you have to do is bid to win this house. And the address to bid is terryhowell.com. We'll see you there. I hope you found the video helpful and that it'll encourage you to come out and look at this property in person.